Hey everybody, it's Coffee with Mick, a frank and honest discussion about whatever I want to talk about in the morning. I miss the Arrowverse when it was at its heyday. Yeah, in the end, a lot of them were like nowhere near the best they could be. Flash, Green Arrow, but Supergirl. But they were ours, man. They were ours. Could have just used like I don't know, more of a special effects budget for all of them. It's like Legends is like that had the least episodes out of all the shows because they had a higher special effects budget. Similarly, Black Lightning and Batwoman. Of course, Batwoman also had its own problems. Like the special effects of that show looked great, but they came at the expense of the safety of a lot of people working on it in season one. Ruby Rose, I get why you quit. Also, Jacob Kane's actor was like a total douchebag on set. Ugh. I was not that sad when his character left the show, especially after that one episode where it's like Batwoman de-escalates this thing with like this one like black guy with like a brain damage. I bring up the fact that he's black because after de-escalating things, the crows just swoop in and shoot him down in cold blood. And yet, for like a lot of the shows, like, oh, morally nuanced. No, no. That's why Ryan Wilder came in to bring up, like, yeah, ACAB, all crows are bastards. It's this creepy private security company that is just beyond corrupt. Ugh. But they also bash on the GCPD too. Ugh. Very good. Ugh. I miss Legends especially. That show never even got to get a final season. Ugh. Come on, Big Daddy Zaslav, give that show a finale season. We all want it. I want Don Faison as Booster Gold. That'll be fun. Hmm. Arrowverse, 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 Arrowverse. The Emmett Black story never felt properly resolved in The Flash 2. They could not get that actress back. The lady who played Emmett Black, I think she was on Battlestar Galactica too. Ugh. I felt they tried to make her too funny in the show, and it's like, this lady's a slave trader, for God's sake. Stop trying to make her so likable, you know? Oof. It's weird. Don't get me started on how they butchered Warden Wolf. Ugh. Like, he was a bit of a bastard in the comics, like, treated, like, the inmates way too harshly, but he would not make a deal with a supervillain and to sell, like, metahumans for soldiers. That's messed up. Sorry, metahumans as soldiers, yeah. You know, like, Deadpool, yeah. On the subject, The Flash kind of ripped off X-Men quite a bit with the metahuman angle. Like, with the Metacure and everything. Nah, the Metacure. And you got the, Arrow, the most up and down show of all time. Oh boy. Like the season with New Team Arrow, it's like that season pissed me off so much because there's at this one point where they decided to make a deal with Ricardo Diaz in order to stop the gang war, and then New Team Arrow comes in, messes up everything, and then Ricardo Diaz steals all the money that was supposed to be used for allocating funds or whatever, and the war just continued, and it's like, ugh. Annoying. That season was weird. I feel like that show averages out to being pretty good, but it was still weird. Yeah. I was also gonna have a spinoff about like Mia Queen in the future. I think I would have liked that. Green Arrow and the Black Canaries, or is it Green Arrow and the Birds of Prey? Who cares? It would have been cool. Yeah. And Supergirl. I would say once again averages out to being pretty good. Like, I feel that they kind of stood on their feet with the whole Lena Cara Mon-El situation. But I also understand why they didn't confirm any couple because, no matter what they did, the internet would complain either way. Also, a lot of Supercore fans were, let's just get real here, racists. Just sneaky racists trying to pretend that, like they're into a WLW ship just to shit on all the, like, people of color that Kara and Lena are into in that show. Ugh, not good. Yeah. Black Lightning, that show averages out to great. Oh yeah, very good. I love that show. I would have liked another season of that. It was a little bit awkward when Lightning's actress what's her face? Like, I can't remember her name. She was in Descendants too. She had to take off, and they had to like make an excuse as to replace her actress. That was awkward, but all around good series. Flash. I'm gonna say averages out to okay. It really could have been a lot better. Barry could have been a lot more independent. Team Flash just, like, ended up becoming, like, the weirdest version of the Justice League ever. Ugh. And that most of the time you only needed one of them on one mission, yet half the time they would just bring out the whole team. It's like, you're fighting one supervillain, goddammit. Barry, why do you need, like, Cecile and Lightwave to take on Blockbuster? His main power is just being super strong. Just frickin' infinite mass punch this shit. Ugh. No sense. Less I say about the Forces arc, the better. But they were part of my routine and I enjoyed them. I hope in the future we get to face another Arrowverse, another verse of arrows again. Probably not, because it might have been too big to handle for a soap opera network. Either way, I hope you have a morning.